this lighting is a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. Like, is the light lighting right now? Or is it just like kind of white facing me right now? I'm not sure. Also, I literally just scraped myself and it's like swelling and slowly infecting. So that's fun. Hello, ladies and gentlefish. I have returned to create another video for you beautiful people. I think you guys know me good enough to know that I'm a natural hair girl. I mean, this is your proof. Anyway, what's up you guys? My name is Jazz. I am a natural hair gal with a lot of personality, as well as a lot of hair on my head, as well as a lot of creative ideas that I could be putting out on YouTube a lot more consistently, but the consistency is just not consistent as of right now. But you know what, that's okay, because we're gonna get back on here, we're gonna get more consistent, we're building healthy habits, we're trying to get ourselves back on here and popping, because your girl is trying to reach a milestone. This year, my goal is to reach 1K at least by summertime, or maybe by the end of this year. Maybe it might end up being more, I just don't know. I think it's just a matter of, you know, seeing what you guys like. That's why I really want interaction as much as possible. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of the products that I use for my natural hair. I have made a lot of big adjustments to my hair routine, as well as to the products that I use. Listen, one thing about me that y'all will learn is that it's okay to want to bounce back to old school products. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, them old school products are a lifesaver. I kid you not. I think it's a matter of figuring out what you want to do, and you can't be picky. I mean, I get it, like most of these new products have fragrances that are like actually attractive, whereas you got like some greases that have like that greasy smell. You don't want to smell like a grandma. I get it. That's fine. But think about it. Most of you guys are like so invested in healthy long hair that you don't even understand that half of the products today are just not as good as products that were used by our aunts and grandmothers back in the day. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of the products that I use, and maybe y'all might consider wanting to use them too. I mean, it's just up to you. So let's get to it. Also, a quick disclaimer, some of the products that I use, I may not have on hand right now. The girl's on a budget and she's kind of just using what she has around the house as of right now. But that does not mean that the products that I'm currently using isn't as good as the products that I usually would use. So, you know, the chances are I might have to insert a picture or something, a little ghetto, but you get the gist. You get the gist. Let's get into this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. One of the number one products that I like to use is Parnez-Vous brand. Parnez-Vous has been around for many decades, longer than I and you may have been born. The slippage is amazing. Like the consistency it's like a mix between thick and watery, but it's like, it gets the job done. I remember back in high school, I used to use Parnez-Vous all the time, especially for my slick back ponytails. And as a person with 4B, 4C hair, you know, you need like the thickest products to like really slick your hair out. That Parnez-Vous, on the other hand, it had so much slickage, it was able to sleek my hair. And then all I really had to do was just like maybe put like a molding spray or something, and that was good. Like I didn't even have to use gel. Matter of fact, if you guys actually want the proof, I will do a video of me doing a slick back ponytail just using Parnez-Vous leave-in conditioner. Y'all won't even believe me. I'm trying to tell y'all, that stuff works. One of the next ones that I use is the Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Conditioner and Strengthener. This picture looks so pretty. It looks so oh, hold on. Y'all see the melanin? Yes. So one of the things that I really like about this one actually has a really nice fragrance. It's very fruity. As you can see, I barely have any left in here. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys are wondering what the heck have I been using in my hair. I mean, it gets the job done too. I would say that this has like a very similar consistency to Parnez-Vous. It keeps your hair fragrant, and of course the moisture of it is pretty good too. So I really like it. But the one that I've been using as of right now is the Strong Ends Honey Infusion Repair Cream. It's a leave-in conditioner as well. This is like a multi-hair type of product, which, listen, I know I said fragrance should never be something that should be considered at any point in time, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I have a love-hate relationship with this. Like, don't get me wrong, this thing works, but like, imagine it as like a baby's diaper. That's what it smells like. It smells like a baby's diaper. It smells like baby powder. I mean, if you want to be walking around smelling like a baby, do you? But I try to shy away from this as much as possible. As you can see, it's still at the very top. I bought this almost a year ago and it's still not gone. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a little goes a long way with this one. So I do think that this one's a pretty good one too. I just don't like the idea of smelling powdery or chalky. Yeah. The hairsprays that I use are pretty simple and plain. There's nothing like crazy. I promise you it's not. My number one spray is literally the best spray known to mankind. Even the Lord himself can vouch that this will save your life. If you don't use this, jail. If you don't use this, you need to be charged with a felony. If you don't use this, there's no hope for mankind at all. I'm gonna have to call the police on you, no cap. It's so easy, it's so simple, it's so effective. Anybody can use this around the world. I just really, really, really highly recommend date. Oh Jesus. I highly recommend that you guys try this. It's one of the best products in the world, man. I guess you can guess what's in this bottle, right? You can. I'm sure you can recognize what's in this bottle. It's water. Agua. Don't tell me you don't use water. Water is a multi-purpose natural resource. Water can be used for anything. It saves lives and thighs. Anyways, I like to make sure that I use this before anything else. This is the first thing that I put in my hair before anything, whether it be a wash day, a pre-poo, maybe I'm trying to style my hair. Because one thing you never want to do, you never want to do your hair dry. And trust me, even I had to learn that the hard way. That's back when I didn't know. That's back when I was an amateur. That's back when I was a virgin to natural hair. So, but now that I'm experienced, I can tell you guys. So, but yeah, water, highly recommend, 100%, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So next we got the Jamaican Lime No More Itch Spray. This is actually a spray that I like to use for protective styles, but I also do like to use this on my natural hair too. I used it today to fluff my hair. But I honestly want to say my second favorite is the Stay Soft Fro. It's a dry shampoo spray. It comes in a brown bottle. Let me see if I can just pull up a picture right here. That is probably one of my second favorite products next to water and Parnevue. Stay Soft Fro spray, that dry shampoo spray, is honestly the best type of spray to have. It really like softens your hair. Like it's a softening agent. So I think it works pretty well, especially if you're trying to maneuver your hair, which I wouldn't recommend always doing that. Like sometimes you need to, leave your hair alone, honey, just leave it alone. But when you do need to touch it, when you do need to moisturize it, Stay Soft Fro is probably one of the best ones to use as well. Last but not least for sprays, I also have, sorry, I didn't realize that this was looking a mess. So, but this actually, let me see if I could just, have a picture just filled in right next to this. Y'all can see it, right? This right here is the Sulfur 8 No Itch Spray. So this is also similar to the Jamaican Lime Spray. And oh my God, I got two yellows. This is also the same in a sense where it also aids with itchiness, with dry scalp. And this is also really great for protective styles, braids, locks, twists, anything. Sulfur 8 is also a pretty old school brand too. I would highly recommend this. Get you one of these. Now I will say Sulfur 8 does have a smell to it too, but honestly it's so worth it though. It's kind of strong, but like I said, sometimes you just gotta put your pride aside and just let go of the fragrance. But that's just me though. Now for oil, this one's gonna be pretty short and sweet because really I don't use too many oils. To be quite honest with you, I'm pretty picky when it comes to oils. I only use 2 oils, and I can actually also vouch for this. Now this one right here, I can't really tell you how long ago this type of product was made. When I tell you this is what really grew my hair. This is the Ultimate Originals brand. This is Jamaican black castor oil. I've said this in other videos, but I'm telling you right now, this is the reason why my hair is the way it is right now. I got invested into this back in high school. And when I tell you this thing has done me wonders, I had seen growth at a rapid rate. I don't know if it's the oil, I don't know if it's the ingredients inside of it, but this oil right here is just a gift. Like, this is actually a stimulating growth oil, like it even says it. Unfortunately, it's not as accessible as I really would wish it would be. I usually get this oil like up the road, because I live in a small town. I'll use some extra virgin olive oil for like my wash days, like if I'm trying to pre-poo. That's the only time I'll usually use another oil. But other than that, this oil has saved my life. This is my love. But that's it on the oils. Okay, so everyone's pretty different when it comes to like oils versus grease. I mean, you could consider them practically the same thing since they both kind of target the exact same thing. Use whatever works for you. I only use 2 grease products, or at least brands. Like, I have other greases in my cupboard, but these seem to be the 2 that actually, you know, work for me and, you know, helps me with my volume. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna lie, this product right here is a little finicky in a sense where, you know, this is like a really strong product, but it actually really works. Like, you'll start to feel like a tingling sensation. It has like that peppermint type of tingly sensation. Oh my god, I love that sensation. I like that tingly feeling because it just means that it's working. You know what I mean? Like, I don't you want a product that just works? Like, I don't want to feel like I'm being scammed out of my money for something that may not work. That's why I stick to the old school products. This is really good. I really like using this. This is actually, I kind of just bought this not too long ago because I ran out of my other one, but this is really good too. This is good for protective styles. This is good for scalping your hair. This is good for moisturizing your scalp. And then I have my Blue Magic. And now this right here is also a big yes. This is a yay, not an A. And I will tell you that this is one of those products that that really just takes you back. This has such a nostalgic scent, honestly. Like, every time I open it, it's like the fumes just like, it reminds me back when I used to get my hair braided as a little girl. This used to be the grease that they would put on our scalp. Like, I used to get goosebumps because it was just an icky feeling, like when I was younger. Because, you know, oils weren't like as big as they are now. Like, people use grease for their scalp. I really took that for granted growing up. Like, you know, I used to be really picky about what went into my hair because, like, I'm really big on textures. Like, I hate anything that has a weird texture to it. But now that I'm older and a little more mature, I will tell you that this is definitely your go-to. If you don't have anything else, definitely have this grease. This grease will do you wonders. You can apply it to your hair, you can apply it to your scalp. I definitely would recommend that you have this. Have this on deck, if not any other grease. So as of right now, yes, I have baby hairs and then I also have adult hairs. So like, I'm kind of mixed in. For my baby hairs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always make sure to moisturize my edges before I apply any kind of edge control. That's when this comes in. I'll usually just go in with this Style Factor Edge Booster. When I tell you, this definitely has proven me wrong. I honestly used to think that no product could work for my edges. With this product, I definitely will say that it has definitely proven all of us wrong. This is such a stronghold. Like, if you don't use this already, like, it comes in different fragrances, different styles, different colors. There's different types of jars for this. So pick you up one. So in the case when I am trying to do a protective style or maybe style my hair, like say for example a ponytail, I usually will go in with an extra like gel. I really feel like I let myself down because I was really trashing Eco Styler. Not gonna lie, I mean, don't get me wrong, Wetline Extreme is still good. Like, it still is very much good, but I ran out. So we had to go back to this. This one right here is the Black Castor and Flaxseed Oil Gel. So if you guys want to consider this one, definitely get it. I'm also a Got2b girl, so I got both Got2b products. I don't like the yellow bottle. This one does me wonders. This one lasts a lot longer. This one is the Got2b Ultra Glued Invisible Styling Gel. This one's the stronger hold compared to the yellow one. And then I also use the Freeze Spray, which is also really good if you really just want that finishing touch, like to really mold your hair down. I'll go in with this too. So I really like this. Whew, I feel like I am rushing. Please let me know if I am talking too fast. I do not want to do that. That is not the premise, but I don't want this video to be long either. I know you guys have lives. I know you guys, would rather do anything but watch me for another like 500 minutes. So, we're just trying to keep this moving and going so we can wrap this up. Most of these products I pretty much have gotten from my local beauty supply store. Anything else are just hand-me-downs from like generations. So first things first, we're gonna go over the detangling items that I use. So I feel like every girl with thick hair should at least have this. Like, this is kind of just common sense. Bristle brush, because my hair is thick and it needs some taming, honey. I have two types of tangle teasers, you know what I mean? This one I actually really like though. This one's like my favorite because like the thing is able to move and adjust itself while I comb it down or comb it out, comb out my naps, comb out my kitchen, comb out my naps, all that stuff. And I'm really gentle with it too. Like, less tension, the better. This one, on the other hand, I'll only use if my hair is like completely detangled. Otherwise, I usually use this as like a way to rake in all the products, like when I'm slicking my hair down. That's really it. Like, other than that, like, I really don't use this one as much as you would think. I don't even wear slick backs as much as I used to. Like, most times I'm trying to let my hair free, and then other times I'll just put it in braids or twists. So, my routine's kind of switched up these days. For volume purposes, picks are the way to go. And it's Black History Month, so power to the people, you know what I'm saying. And last but not least, for tools, I like to use a rat tail comb. There are fine tails, which are like the metal type. Honestly, I have switched off of that. No lie, I really have. Only reason is because it does tend to break my hair when I use a thinner tail. And honestly, I just like this one anyway, because it really just gets through my thick hair a lot easier. Now, whoever invented the fine ones are, top tier. I just think that for me, I just prefer this, I think it's also important to note the type of tools that I use to actually keep my hair together. I've definitely made a huge shift, and it has made such a difference. Instead of using like bubble type, like the round type of scrunchies, I use actual satin scrunchies now. These and like these thicker ones. Like, I like to use thicker bands now because I just don't like the idea of having my hair ripped out. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned so much about my hair, and satin scrunchies have been the holy grail for me. Like, honey, it just doesn't get better than this. If I don't have my scrunchies or I don't want to use my scrunchie, like say for example, I want to do a puff. If I want to do a puff, I'll get like a stocking, like string from like a cut stocking. This is practically almost the exact same material. Like, if I were to cut this is basically what that would look like. I'll just wrap it around, turn it. Basically, yeah. I also learned from another influencer the Marley braid trick, or the Marley hair trick. That actually works really good too. I've tried that too. Just anything that doesn't nag at your hair or tug at your hair is honestly gonna make a huge difference. The final one that I usually use are these thicker ones. These are like kind of like more on a bandier side, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know terminology. These ones are kind of more on like the bandy side, I guess you could say. But I will say that this does work. Like, I really like these too. I use these sometimes for like if I'm really like trying to pull my hair back and I need some tightness. Like, this thing tightens. When I tell you this thing, I really shouldn't be doing stuff like this late at night. It's almost 12 o'clock, by the way. So, yeah. All right, that brings me to the conclusion of this video. Oh my gosh, I thought I was not going to make it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but thank goodness I did. So we're good. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, although it took like so long to get to the point, but it's okay. You guys love me, so that's all that matters. Make sure that y'all leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you love to, and I will see you guys in my next video. See ya. Bye. 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 Bye.